Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most outstanding, beautiful, brilliant, or otherwise iconic dance sequences in film and theater. Shall we dance? Let's go! Number 20. Scott and Fran's Flamenco Dance, Strictly Ballroom. This might be one of the most unforgettable climaxes among all dance films. Baz Luhrmann's directorial debut was a smashing success, not just in filmmaking, but in dance. The star-crossed partnership between rebellious professional Scott and amateur Fran culminates in their triumphant dance at the Pan-Pacific Grand Prix. With a mix of Spanish flamenco and ballroom convention, the passionate choreography is made even more intense by Paul Mercurio and Tara Maurice's electric chemistry. And after Fife has the music cut, the audience's clapping to the rhythm allows Scott and Fran to dance a true paso doble. This scene is a winner in every way. Number 19. Too Darn Hot, Kiss Me Kate, 2019 revival. Cole Porter's Tony Award-winning musical follows the behind-the-scenes drama between two exes as they struggle to play the leads in their production of Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew. In the 2019 Broadway revival, choreographer Warren Carlyle created a showstopper with the Too Darn Hot number. Brilliantly led by James T. Lane and Corbin Bleu, the choreography is exhilarating and intricate, building up to an epic climax that is guaranteed to bring down the house. Incorporating some great tap work from Bleu, the number sizzles like a firecracker throughout. No need to consult the Kinsey report on this one. It's hot. Number 18. Manson Trio, Pippen. With a winning score by Stephen Schwartz, this meta-musical tells the story of young Prince Pippen, a son of King Charlemagne, as performed by a troupe of players. Among the scenes they enact is a battle against the Visigoths, which includes this incredible routine performed by the leading player and two other dancers. Choreographed by Bob Fosse himself, the Manson Trio is filled with modern insouciance and jazz charm, offering an ironic contrast with the bloody depiction of war violence. The result is a tongue-in-cheek satire that deflates whatever grandeur one can find in war. Ta-da! Number 17. Anything Goes, 2011 revival. The world has gone mad today, but it's certainly not because of this classic. Another standard by Cole Porter, this wry, tongue-in-cheek lament about the lax state of contemporary life is very much relevant today. In the 2011 revival, the scene especially features breathtaking tap dancing choreography courtesy of Kathleen Marshall. The synchronicity of the dancers is beyond impressive, requiring tons of stamina, discipline, and power from both the ensemble and Sutton Foster playing Reno Sweeney. It's a show-stopping number, inevitably bringing down the house every time. Number 16. Big Spender, Sweet Charity. This iconic Bob Fosse choreographed number is one for the history books.
The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender.
In this unforgettable number, the dance hall hostesses of the Fandango Ballroom proposition all the big spenders out there. The resulting routine is jaw-dropping, featuring some signature carefully calibrated Fosse moves in which less is more, which are broken up with moments of frenetic dancing.
Let me show you a
Good time, hey big spender!
The result is both sexy and realistic, as the jaded dancers go through their pitch with all the energy, passion, and authenticity of a Walmart retail worker. Still, each individual dancer's personality shines, thanks to Fosse's precision and attention to detail. And when they act together, it's nothing less than stunning. We wish we could spend more time on this number.
One last good time, one last good time. How's about it, palsy? Yeah!
Number 15. What a Feeling, Flashdance. This hit film's music video style presentation influenced a number of films, including Footloose, Top Gun, and Purple Rain.
In a world made of steel, made of stone.
The film follows steel mill worker and aspiring professional ballerina Alex Owens. In this climactic scene, she auditions for the Pittsburgh Conservatory of Dance and Repertory to great success. Danced chiefly by Maureen Jahan as the main body double for Jennifer Beals, this number combines the best of ballet and the physical power of breakdancing. The result is a graceful, sinewy performance with perfectly executed spins and leaps. The judges were clearly filled with that feeling, and so are we. Number 14. The Jellico Ball, Cats. No list would be complete without Andrew Lloyd Webber's blockbuster dance musical about, you guessed it, cats. These Jellico cats must decide which of their number is to be reborn to the Heaviside layer, complete with auditions and introductions. Each individual cat's number is impressive in its own way, but by far the most significant dance sequence is the group revel at the Jellico Ball. The scene features a variety of different dance styles, from ballet to jazz to modern 80s breakdance. It's the perfect showcase of all the cat cast's talents and personalities. Number 13. Step in Time, Mary Poppins. Those who've seen this classic 60s film no doubt have this sequence living rent-free in their minds.
Get your knees up, get your knees up, step in time, get your knees up, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Get your knees up, step in time. Round the chimney. Round the chimney, step in time. Round the chimney, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Round the chimney, step in time.
Jack of all trades Bert, played by Dick Van Dyke, leads his fellow chimney sweeps in an energetic and epic rooftop dance. With broad but complex choreography, the sweepers leap and tumble not only with grace and agility, but also in tandem. At some point, Van Dyke is swung over the ledge and defies gravity as he hovers in thin air. And then there is the iconic chimney choreography in the cityscape. The dance even segues into the Banks' own home and into the street. The scene took almost a month and a half to learn, and it shows. Kudos to choreographers Dee Dee Wood and Mark Bro for this one. Number 12. El Tango de Roxanne, Moulin Rouge. Baz Luhrmann strikes again in this iconic jukebox musical.
You don't have to put on that red light.
A modern take on both La Traviata and La Bohème, Moulin Rouge skillfully reworks existing pop songs into its narrative. But this rearrangement of the Police's 1978 hit Roxanne is by far one of the most successful. The rough, passionate tango choreography of the ballroom dancers beautifully expresses the longing and jealousy of this scene, as Christian struggles with his fears of Satine sleeping with the Duke. The sharp music video style editing only augments the feeling of desperation and heartbreak. The presentation is nothing short of masterful. Number 11. Make 'Em Laugh, Singin' in the Rain. This classic film musical has too many great dance scenes to count.
Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Don't you know everyone wants to laugh? My dad said be an actor, my son, but be a comical one.
Arguably the most technically impressive, however, is Donald O'Connor's dance as Cosmo gives Gene Kelly's Dawn a piece of showbiz advice. O'Connor's performance is not just nimble, he seems to flow like water in his flexibility and control, and in his demonstrative slapstick. With seemingly effortless spins, jumps, and backflips, this one-man performance also doubles as a masterclass in physical comedy, complete with pratfalls. Like the best dancers, O'Connor makes making 'em laugh look all too easy.
Come laugh, make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh.
Number 10. Seize the Day, Newsies. This box office bomb of a musical film became a cult favorite, but it became a bona fide hit when adapted for the Broadway stage. Choreographed by Christopher Gattelli, the stage version of Newsies is filled with epic, intricate dance numbers. Among these, perhaps the most impressive is the striking Newsboys' rallying cry, "Seize the Day." Alan Menken's rousing tune and Jack Feldman's inspirational lyrics are matched by energetic steps that incorporate balletic elements, performed to a fare thee well by some amazing dancers. Now that is a strike we'd like to join. Number 9. The Bottle Dance, Fiddler on the Roof. This classic musical is brilliant in so many ways, and the dancing is no exception. Legendary choreographer Jerome Robbins is responsible for the brilliant numbers, as well as the direction of the stage show as a whole. One routine in particular, during Mottel and Zeitel's wedding, is a showstopper every time. This bottle dance was, in fact, inspired by Robbins' own research into Orthodox Jewish weddings. When he observed one drunken wedding guest put a bottle on his head, he turned that serendipitous moment into an outstanding four-person dance. Balancing a whole glass bottle on one's head is one thing, kneeling and doing kicks while doing so is another. What a flex! Fortunately, the film version captured much of Robbins' work. Number 8. Barn Dance, 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. Speaking of technical prowess, we'd be remiss not to include this jaw-dropping dance sequence. In this barn scene, 6 brothers try to woo 6 women away from their suitors. Michael Kidd's choreography begins with a conventional line dance and ends in a stylized brawl. The winner? The brothers, of course. It's an exhilarating but technically demanding scene, involving dancing on wooden beams. Although Kidd wanted professional dancers in the role, his choreography is more athletic than balletic, suiting the characters of the rough woodsman. The result is a breathtaking, colorful array of gymnastic tumbling. These brothers have got stellar moves. Number 7. Cell Block Tango, Chicago. When it comes to musical choreography, there are few musicals with as great dancing as Bob Fosse's work in Chicago.
He had it coming, Bob Six. He had it coming, Cicero. He took a plow on a spinning Reprise. And then he used it, and he abused it. It was a murder, of my heart.
The film adaptation is especially noteworthy for its excellent editing and adaptation, turning the showstopper Cell Block Tango into something truly legendary. Director Rob Marshall built upon the Fosse choreography in the film version, including male dancers to tango with the Merry Murderesses. He also added a symbolic touch, with the red scarf denoting their grisly demise. The climax with the 6 female inmates dancing in tandem builds to an epic conclusion. It's a tour de force that will go down in the annals of musical history. Number 6. Audition, 42nd Street. There is arguably no dance more quintessentially American than tap. The best of tap dancing combines foot agility with showmanship. These qualities are present in this iconic opening number from the 1980 musical 42nd Street, where dancers audition for the fictive musical Pretty Lady. Based on the 1933 film by the same name, this jukebox musical features choreography by Gower Champion, which informed and inspired the dancing in future productions. From the slow curtain rise on the dancing feet to the intense tap moves and smooth, seamless synchronicity, this number is a masterclass in choreography. Number 5. The Dance at the Gym, West Side Story. Where to begin with West Side Story? Jerome Robbins' work on this musical is legendary on all accounts. There's his choreography for the tense jazz number Cool, for instance, or the flamenco-inspired America, but our pick has to go for The Dance at the Gym. Beginning with the sensual blues swing and a stately promenade, the sequence quickly segues into the fiery mambo. This dance battle between the American Jets and the Puerto Rican Sharks allows the two groups to show off their own moves and culture. The Jets have the advantage of athleticism, while the Puerto Rican side delivers flair and passion. It's a dance masterpiece that makes us believe in rival gangs and the power of love at first sight. Number 4. All That Jazz, Chicago. The world of Chicago is a many-splendored one indeed.
It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz.
But it all begins with this opening number, sung by Velma Kelly as a solo act, right after her doing away with her sister and husband. It's the perfect tone for this 20s jazz age setting, a mesmerizing number about hot honky-tonk pianos, cold gin, and all that jazz.
Right up here is where I store the juice and all that jazz.
The sensual, risque choreography, whole body lifts, and twirls expresses the decadence, freedom, but also corruption and cynicism of the era. Among many great songs, All That Jazz is still the number most associated with the musical. Number 3. One Reprise, a chorus line. The dance musical to end all dance musicals, this 70s juggernaut features the now classic choreography by Michael Bennett and Bob Avian. There are so many examples of excellent dancing from this amazing show, but we have to give the prize to the one finale number, justly considered one of the best musical finales. The one finale is a bittersweet ode to the chorus line itself, with a whole cast of dancers high-kicking it to a song about the lead. The seamless uniformity, the glittering gold costumes, the grandeur, all have had their mark on pop culture, with countless allusions and parodies. Number 2. Singin' in the Rain, Singin' in the Rain. Speaking of iconic numbers seared into pop culture consciousness, here is a love-struck Gene Kelly making film and musical history.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again.
This number may seem so simple in execution, with Kelly's joyous tap dancing and splashing, and the song lilting and undemanding. But of course, great dancing is never as easy as it looks. It's the combination of all these elements that elevate the scene. And of course, there is Kelly's expert grace, control, and brilliant interaction with the physical environment. It doesn't even seem possible that Kelly had a 103-degree fever while filming this scene. Talk about being the consummate artiste. This one scene is the inspiration for many other homages and parodies, and it deserves it. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Time After Time, Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. Because one of the best films about high school also has an unforgettable dance.
Time after time, if you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time.
The Time Warp, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Because it's more than just a jump to the left and a step to the right. Revolting Children, Matilda the Musical, because those kids and that choreography went hard and it was glorious.
We can SB out how we like. If enough of us are wrong, wrong is right. Everyone N-O-R-T-Y. We're a little bit naughty.
I've had the time of my life, Dirty Dancing, because this 80s rom-com dance also has us flying high. You Can't Stop the Beat, Hairspray, because you can't beat the beat of this iconic finale. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. An American in Paris, An American in Paris. To top this list, we have to go with a dance number that has all the qualities we've talked about so far and more. That must be An American in Paris, choreographed by Gene Kelly to George Gershwin's gorgeous symphonic jazz tone poem of the same name. This 17-minute ballet, depicting an American's romance with a Parisian girl, has so many wonderful moments it's hard to choose the standout ones. There's the dreamy first meeting scene, for instance, and the park duet. But there's also the achingly beautiful pas de deux, set to the gorgeous love theme, topped only by the triumphant ballroom entrance. It's an unforgettable journey, all without a single word spoken, and a tribute to the art of dancing itself. Which other thrilling dance routines do you feel will go down in the annals of history? Let us know in the comments down below.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.